Thank you very much, Tim Scott. Now joined by co-players of the game. Here tonight, joined by Mike Mancuso and Blaise Salter. Mike, we're going to start with you. Great performance on the mound as you came out for the seventh, gave up that leadoff double. But prior to that, 6 innings, scoreless baseball, no runs across tonight, 6 strikeouts. I don't think you walked a batter.
No, it was definitely a good outing. You know, I got a little tired there in that 7th inning. As a competitor, I went out there and wanted to pitch that 7th, but my body was getting tired with my legs underneath me, and I left that pitch up, got a double. So.
Well, you only need 5 innings to qualify, of course, for a win tonight. Only in 1 inning in your 6 innings of work did the Keene Swamp Bats have more than 1 base runner on.
Yeah, it was good. I was able to locate all my pitches and change speeds on them, so that helped out a lot. They didn't really expect what was coming, so that was definitely a plus in today's outing.
A couple times, Mike, this week Swamp Bats did have their leadoff man on, including via a couple times by the double. So in a 1-run game, you had to worry about the tying run scoring position, working out of the stretch. Was that more difficult, or did that fire you up more?
No, it fired me up more. You know, I was mad because those doubles I left the pitch up and they got a hit of it, and that's the thing that I've learned over the years is just you got to be confident in getting out of those jams. You can't look back and say, oh dang it, I gave up a double, and just looking at it and say, all right, thanks for the opportunity. I'm going to go get out of this jam.
As a pitcher, you obviously don't play every day, but you travel with the team. It's been an interesting few days for the Gulls. A parade Saturday, big home game, 2,000 fans here Saturday night. Up on the road last night, extra innings, back here again on Monday. Is that daily kind of grind? You don't really get that in the college season, but in summer baseball, it kind of prepares you for the next level.
Yeah, it helps out a lot having teammates, that make it fun. Bus rides in the game, we all get along so well, and it makes everything a lot better than – instead of saying, oh, man, we got to go play another game, we're confident we're going to go out and get a win, and it makes it a lot more fun.
No errors tonight by the Gulls defense behind you.
That was great. I mean, I can't thank them enough. Blaise here made some good plays. Ryan Tufts, Tommy Edmond. I mean, and the whole outfield made some great plays for me. And like I said, if you can take control of the game, throw strikes, you got your defense behind you, and they're ready to go.
All right, Mike Mancuso, you're a Gulls co-player of the game. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, Blaise Salter. Obvious. Yeah, here we go. Now, I'm going to need a box to stand on between Mike and Blaise. You're both about 6'6", right?
Yeah, we are. It's a funny story. Mike and I actually played together when we were growing up on this team. We were sophomores in high school, so me and Mike go way back with each other.
Have you ever been co-players of the game before?
I don't think so. I can't remember, but, I mean, I'm happy for him. He pitched a great game tonight. It's happy for him and all that kind of stuff.
Blaise, you seem to enjoy just hitting that ball over the fence. Who doesn't? As you came out in the leadoff spot there in the inning to hit that line drive for your 2nd home run of the season.
Yeah, he was the guy who started for Keene. That was a really good pitcher. I mean, I was looking for that fastball away, and he happened to give me one that was over the plate, and I just put a good swing on one.
Here at Cardines Field, it's tough. You got a 28-foot high fence all the way around the ballpark here. Your first at bat here in this ballpark, though, you hit a home run.
Yeah, it was. It's an interesting park. Saw some pictures of it last year and that kind of stuff, but coming here is a different view, and it's a great ballpark, great fans, and just happy to put a couple good swings on them, and happy they went over the fence.
I think it was pretty unanimous up in the broadcast booth that you also be the co-player of the game when you hit that RBI single to give the Gulls a little more bit of a cushion in the 8th inning.
Yeah, again, that pitcher was a good pitcher. Got me on my front side a couple of those curveballs. Give credit to him, and then I was lucky enough that he missed. Had a little mistake and left that curveball up, and I was thankful enough to put a good swing on one. Happy to have Benny at second, who's got some good wheels.
Blaise, there's been some slugfest lately for the Newport Gulls. 15 hits, 14 hits for both teams in a couple of games against Mystic. And, of course, that extra inning contest that went back and forth last night and a loss for the Gulls in 10 innings. Here tonight, though, this was more of a pitcher's duel. It was a tighter game, no errors on either side, and just a 2-0 victory. It's more fundamentals of baseball, right?
Yeah, it was a really clean game tonight. Like you were saying, 2 really good pitchers, came out, 2 really good, bullpens and that kind of stuff. And, I was just really happy, again, for Mike, and, pitched great and kept us in the game. And, I was happy that, we could string a few across.
Now, up and down the lineup in a game like tonight, you might see guys going more 1 for 4, 1 for 5. And those slugfests, anything could happen with the final stat lines. As a player, which kind of game do you prefer to play in? Those big high-scoring games, or a game like this where it's 1-0, 1-1, 2-1?
Yeah, I honestly prefer to play in a game like tonight. It just brings more pressure onto not more pressure, just gives more into the game and that kind of stuff, and makes the game more fun, and gets the crowd more into it. We got guys on in a low-scoring game. Every hit's the count, and all the pitches count. So it's an exciting game like that.
2nd time in 3 days, you're a player of the game. Congratulations, Blaise.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll continue to throw back up to Tim Scott, the captain, and Matty Peters with a look at out-of-town scores and more as our post-game show continues.